Hi everybody, hey, it's Lisa here from Lisa Perez Lisa Perez Creations, and I'm going to start a new series here on creating a Christmas junk journal from an old book, and I'm going to show you step by step how I do my journals, how I'm going to put this together. And I thought that maybe it'd be fun to kind of do this together. If you guys got your things ready and I got my things ready, we could do a journal together. And I thought I could just show you kind of how I do it. So one of the first things that I need is a book, and this is a book that I got an old. Oh no, this is not an old reader. Usually I use Reader's Digest books, so this is not. This is an old book I got, and I'm going to gut this book out, and I'm going to show you the things that you're going to need for this project. And you might want to after I show you these stop and get your items, and we can start. So first thing you're going to need is a ruler. I know we all have rulers, scissors, one of these knives. What are these called? X-Acto knife. You're going to need some cardboard. This is just some old files that I had. I have a couple of these. I'm going to use those. And you're going to want some fabric. A little bit of, I use this fabric kind of in all my journals. It's just a real strong fabric. It's not too bendable, but it's nice. So I'm going to use those things. And I'm going to go ahead and set these aside. So if you want to go ahead and get these things ready, set these here. And then I will show you the next step. Okay. So the next step is to find your book that you want to use. I kind of liked this book because I like the colors in it. I think it's really good for this Christmas vintage junk journal that I'm going to be doing. And so this is the book I've decided to use. And on this particular book, I've already taken it out, but I want to show you the process of how I would do it. So if I wanted to do this, I would want to gut this book out. So what I would do is, I don't know if you can see it on an angle here, I'm going to take my knife and I would just cut down the edge of here, cut down the edge here, and then open it up, and then I would bend this back like so, and then I would cut this part off so that I can take this completely off the book. Take this completely out of the book. I did this earlier so I wouldn't have to spend all the time doing it, but just to show you that this was in here, came out. And this is called the Big Fisherman. So what you could do with this is you could actually take these pages out and use these in your journal, in this journal or a journal. So don't throw those away. Set those aside because you could always use those later. And I noticed that when I did this that I have a part here that got kind of sliced a bit. That's not going to matter because I'm going to cover it anyway. And so I'm going to cover up that spot. So even if you guys go ahead and you guys make a mistake like that, it's not a big deal. You can always fix it. But I do like this. I really do like the look of this. Like if I was going to be doing like a book that's like an ocean theme or something, I would use these. I think this looks really nice in here. But since this is a Christmas journal, I want to change that into something different. So anyway, first thing I want to do now is I want to measure the inside of the spine. And I'm thinking that if I measured just in the inside of here, I could probably follow this ruler and make it just a little bit bigger. But I'm going to take my cardboard that I got from my file folders, and I'm going to take one of them first. And I'm going to just measure up to, all right, you guys see this right here? See this little flap here? And this one down here? I'm going to just set this cardboard in between that. So I kind of want to measure it so it will fit in there. So I'm going to just eyeball it right here. And I'm going to cut it just about like this. So that it will fit under there. Oh, I guess it's a little bit too small for that. You know what? I don't think it matters. I really don't think it matters for that. Well, Maybe it does. Okay. Let's make it a little bit smaller. All right. I'm going to come ahead and I'm going to make it a little bit. Eyeball it here. Come right here. So, and I want it to be approximately to fit in the inside of here. So I'm going to say probably like an inch and a half maybe here. So I'm going to just measure this, 1.5 inches on here. Mark it. Oh, I forgot to say you need a pin too. Draw a line. Doesn't have to be perfect. We're just going to draw the line, cut it out. All right, and then this here is a little bit flimsier than what I would like. I like it to be a little firmer, so what I'm going to do is double it onto the piece that I already cut out. I'm going to copy this, make it 2 of these, go together. Okay. This one out as well, these 2. And then I'm going to take these together, I'm going to glue these together. Okay. Glue this together. Okay. They don't need to. And then I'm going to take my book and I'm going to put this in the center. I'm going to see how this fits under each of both of these little flaps here. All right, it's going to go right in the center of this book. Making sure that they move good. That's fantastic. All right, now I'm going to take it out and I'm going to glue. I'm going to glue some glue on here, the center here. And I'm going to go a little bit under there, a little bit under here, and then I'm going to slide this under there. This is going to give my spine a lot of stability here. It's going to make it a lot stiffer here. Okay, like that. And then I'm going to glue the top part down so this is on top of here. Okay, that is that. And then I wanted to show you how much stiffer this, it makes this so much more stiffer here. So when I'm going to be doing my holes for to put my signatures in, you want it to be firm and nice and firm there. So that's great. Okay, I'm liking that. Okay, now you want to take your fabric, and this is that fabric I showed you. And let's see, I want to come up probably to the edge. I don't know if you can see it right where the edge of this page starts here, and at the bottom as well. Bring it up, and I'm gonna just kind of eyeball it a little bit and make sure you get it right in there. And I'm gonna cut it. I'm going to measure it. I got to measure this here. Make sure this is nice and straight. Okay, hope you guys can see this pretty good. So you want to make sure that's level there. Take my ruler, and I'm going to use my pencil. Let's see, I gotta grab my pencil there. And then I want to come up and measure right to the edge of here. That's where I want this to go. So I'm going to just mark my fabric. That, and then I'm going to cut my fabric out. On that line. Okay, and then I'm going to glue my fabric down, make sure my book is this way. I want to make sure this is straight up. Put this here, like so. Okay. All right, and then I want to start in the middle. I could use my clips too as well. Let me get my clips. Put my clips on at least one side so I know how far it's going out. So do that. And then I'm going to open this up, and then I'm going to glue. I'm going to start out just gluing right here on the side of here. Okay. And then I'm going to come in inside of here a little bit, and then I'm going to put glue in here. And then I'm going to go kind of in the crease. I want to get it in the crease a little bit there too. And that's that little opening, but it's not going to matter. In that crease, and a little bit on this side. Like so. I'm going to put it down. I'm going to press it. I'm going to get my bone folder. And I'm going to just really press it into the grooves there. Make sure it's nice and in there. Just like so. And then I want to take these clips and put these here. I want to put both on there, and I want to get two more and put them on. I want these to be right where that groove is, so just to hold this in place. Okay, like that. Make sure this is okay. All right, and then now I'm going to go and glue the rest of this down, and I'm going to start out. What I like to do is just kind of do it right on the fabric. If you can see me doing this, it's just right on the fabric, and also under the fabric. I kind of do it different ways, you know, however the glue gets on here. Okay, then we're going to glue that down. That side. I'm going to make sure we get that in the groove really well. Make sure it's right up on the edge. Okay. And then I'm going to turn this around. And then glue this side. I'm going to take these off right quick. Those two. Okay, and then I'm going to glue this down. This, the fabric reinforces it pretty well. It keeps it, I think it reinforces the book better, holds it better, together better. I'm going to put that down, right? And that is how easy this is to do. I know you guys probably know this, you know, some of you have probably made journals before and know the whole procedure, but I just wanted to do this for people that haven't seen how we do it. And then I just kind of move it like that a little bit, take these off, and then let this dry. And I would let this dry for a little bit, like this. So just kind of go over it, make sure this is down, and I kind of bend it like that to make sure. And this also, at this point, if you wanted to put lace in the, if you want to put pieces of lace here, you would put this probably under where the fabric is, so it kind of sticks out that way under the fabric. Okay, there's that. All right. Now, I wanted to show you the papers that I'm going to be doing in this journal. Because I do kind of have a theme going that I want to do with a Victorian theme. And here are these are the colors of the papers I'm going to be using in this journal. And I think that's two-sided, yeah. And I got this out of a really pretty paper pack. A new paper pack that I got, Christmas one. Oh, I don't have it in front of me, but it's something that I wanted to use in here. And I cut out the papers that I wanted. And now the papers I've decided to put on the inside front and back cover, I'm going to be using this here. This right here. Like this. So this is upside down. So sure. You got to make sure everything's right side up. Okay. And I'm gonna cut this, measure this, and cut this, and put this on each side of here. And then we will put it in. So let me go ahead and measure it. I'm gonna eyeball it, measure it maybe a little bit. I don't know. I want to eyeball it. So it's about to that line. Okay, I'm gonna cut to this line right here. I think this line is how much I need to take off of it. Okay, let's see if that looks, it's a little bit big still. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just cut some off of here. Make about like that. I'm just going to eyeball it. I'm going to draw a line, cut that. Okay, it's going to go there. And then I cut out another one to put on this side here. Making sure it's, yeah. Okay. So here's the idea right here. I'm gonna glue that one on that side and this one on this side. And I'm thinking I'm probably going to need to trim off a little bit on the top. I think the top is a little bit longer than what I would like. All right, let's see. Right there. Okay, and I'm going to move it in a little bit. I want to just see, measure here where I want this to go on top. All right, here. Let me mark that and trim that little bit that's on here. And I'm probably just going to, okay, let's see if I can see where I'm. So that's how I want that to be. Okay. This one is the same. I'm going to go ahead and trim off the top of this one too as well. I think I want it a little bit. Okay. And I got my pieces. I got my front inside cover and my back inside cover. It fits good. This one's going to fit good too right here. Alright. And then I'm going to ink these a little bit with my, what is it? Ground espresso. I'm going to just kind of ink it up a little bit on the edges. So that one, and this one. So how is everybody doing? You know, I know that I'm doing this Christmas journal pretty early. You know, it's not even Thanksgiving yet, but I wanted to get it out. I'm not going to be doing a December daily. I'm just going to do this for you guys. You guys can get an idea. You guys can follow along with me. I'm going to be doing a series of these until this is done. I'm going to be doing mostly all the pages in here. I'm going to be doing on camera so you can see how I actually did this whole journal, so I can educate you guys on how to do it. So, all right, now that's going to go there and there, and I'm going to glue these down. All right, now what I like to do with this is I like to use my clips again and just clip at least the top part of where I want it to go. And then I'm going to start gluing it. And I like to glue part of it like this. By holding down on this side and lifting this up and just putting the glue on just to hold it down because it's easier. And all right, and then I'm just gonna glue it down right there, exactly, and that's exactly where I wanted to go. So then I just put it down like this. All right, get out my bone folder. Use my bone folder to get it nice and neat. And then I'm going to turn it the other way, and since this clip is already holding this in place, I'm going to put it down here. And this is really already glued down. It doesn't really need to be held, but I'm going to do it anyway. And I'm going to do the other half of this here. So, and it's easier to do it this side because if you can see me, I'm hoping you guys can see me doing this, but you just glue it and glue it and glue it. And then I just put it right down, and it's going to fall right in place, right where I want it to go. Okay, there's that. Yep. All right, that's perfect. Okay, that looks good. I'm happy with that. Okay. And that is, yeah, that's the first page there. Okay, we got that. And now we're going to come with this. And I already inked this. Same exact thing. Gonna hold and get it where I want it, just like this. And use this clip and hold it in place, top it. All right, and then I'm going to lift this part up and glue this part. I kind of use my fingers to hold it too as well. I don't want it to slip around. I want it to just kind of stay where it's supposed to be staying. And I just do as much as I can. Doesn't have to be perfect. Put that down. And then this side, same, just like we did the other side. Down, and there we go. All right, this off. Eat those right now. Okay, and that is the outside, inside. You see how beautiful that works really well. It's really folding really good. It's folding really good right here. Of course, you know, just want to make sure it's all like you want it to be. Okay, so that, and this is really straight, and see, and that's, you see that opening there, but that's not going to be a big deal. It's going to cover it, like I said. Okay, that is the bones of the journal. This is exactly how I put these together. And I hope you guys were inspired. I hope you guys worked along with me. If not, guys, get out your stuff next time. And we are going to do the signatures We're going to sew in the signatures in the next video. So make sure you catch my next video, and I will see you guys later. Okay, happy crafting. Okay, bye.